transition from Blue Phase and the RSP look like going into basic training?
So you're going to either be transported to the airport, or the RSP leadership will drive you to the airport, and you're going to ship to basic training. You could ship to one of four locations. You have Fort Moore, Georgia, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, or Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Some of them you'll know automatically depending on the job that you enlist into, such as 31 Bravo Military Police. You know you're going to go to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. For any infantry soldiers, they're going to go to Fort Moore, Georgia. But some of the MOSs or jobs that you join, you won't necessarily know where you're going to ship to basic training. But you'll learn that when you go to MEPS during your processing and your contracting. And basic training is challenging physically and mentally, but that's the point of it. It's to break you down physically and mentally, to build you back up stronger, and to prepare you to be a soldier. So everybody that joins the Army, no matter the component, is going to be trained as a soldier. That's the point of basic training, to become a soldier. So you're going to learn all the skill level 1 tasks needed to be just that, a soldier. You're going to learn communication skills like we touched on at the RSP, land navigation. You're going to learn the ins and outs of every weapon system that we have to offer in the Army. You're going to learn different skill sets like the phonetic alphabet, the communication skills. I think we already listed. You might have your obstacle course and your rappel tower, gas chamber. Everybody looks forward to that. Throwing grenades, even. That's a fun day in basic training. Then you have your physical training. Obviously, every morning, or most mornings, I should say, you're going to have your physical training, and they do the same thing. They kind of mix things up. Do different workouts with you. A lot of cardio. So that's what I always emphasize whenever I'm talking to a new recruit, is make sure to get out and start doing your own cardio. But yeah, once you're all done and graduated with basic training, some people will kind of just turn around and continue into their job training, while others will actually take a break and ship and fly to their advanced individual training location, and that will vary on the job that they signed up for. But again, you'll know that information once you have a job picked out, because most jobs are done at specific training sites throughout the country. And once you graduate from your AIT, you are job trained and soldier qualified and all ready to report to your unit. Like as we talked about earlier, go through the gold phase at the RSP one last time, and go to your unit and train, typically 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer.
So you said the point of basic training was to become soldier qualified. So what is the point or benefit of AIT?
Yeah, so AIT, or Advanced Individual Training, is to become job qualified. So whatever job you signed up for, whatever job that you swore into, you're going to become qualified to do that job in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Anybody can come into a job in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard with no experience, no knowledge of the job even, and be fully trained in AIT, graduate, and be able to do that job in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. So that is the point of the job. No matter what job or the point of AIT rather. So no matter what job you sign up for, you will be fully qualified and ready to do it once you graduate. And some of them have a little bit more perks to them, such as 68 whiskey training, or healthcare specialist, you actually come out of that AIT with an EMT certification. So they have real world benefits to them.
Earlier, you talked about education benefits when signing your contract. How can they help you with a job not only in your military career but also in your civilian careers?
Yeah, so I used healthcare specialist as an example for the EMT certification. Other jobs such as 88 mic or truck driving. Anybody that goes through that AIT can come out and essentially get their CDL just from their training. Just another example, and anybody that goes through AIT is going to have already real life experience to back up whatever, if they're looking to go straight into working, if they're looking to continue their education, they're going to have that experience to back up that degree plan if they're going through school, or better them through their career field because they have more training and experience under their belt and backing their resume. But you'll also, everybody that goes through will have a joint service transcript. So perfect for the person looking to continue their education past the high school diploma. And the joint service transcript is as easy as a Google search. You go on the website, plug in your information, and you can send your credits that you're getting from the military to your school of choice, and they'll give you college credits for your military training, because it does just that. It breaks down your military training into subcategories, breaks those subcategories into semester hours. And so your college looks at that, and depending on the college and how military friendly they are, they're going to give you more or less credits towards that school already. So it's a great way to get ahead of college and have, again, a leg up on those individuals that you're going to school with, because you have the real world experience already too, to back that degree that you're going to earn one day.
And how could, so for example, military police and a criminal justice degree, how could they help each other in the civilian world and military career?
Right. So most most police departments are going to recognize National Guard service for their veterans preference points, which will help in their processing into the police. It's going to give them a bump in points essentially to compete at a higher level against all those other members of the police academy trying to become a police officer one day. And obviously, again, you're going to have real world experience, real world training through what you went through as a 31 Bravo military police member. So a lot of jobs like that translate directly into the civilian sector, and but either way, no matter what job you do in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard, you're going to better your future and your opportunity to succeed in life.
Just about wraps it up, man.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to thank you for having me today. I want to thank Fleetwood High School for supporting me in my recruiting efforts. Obviously, I'm very proud to be the recruiter, the representative for the high school here, and excited to see where it goes from here. So thank you again.
All right.
Give me a call at 610-709-4070 if you want more information, or talk to Private Lopez here about his experience throughout the process, and we can get you started.